Join us as we delve into the fascinating character of Park Yeon-jin from the drama series, The Glory. In this interview, we'll be exploring the character of Park Yeon-jin, a controversial figure in the drama series, The Glory. We'll delve into her background, her beliefs, and her actions, including her involvement in school bullying and a murder case. Park Yeon-jin is a weathercaster with a low opinion of her job, and she believes in the idea of the chosen people, where the poor and weak are considered immoral and sinful. Despite her involvement in bullying and the murder case, she doesn't feel remorse for her actions. We'll learn more about her character, her motivations, and her way of thinking in this interview. We'll be delving deep into her background, her controversial beliefs, and her actions, including her involvement in school bullying and a murder case.
Can you tell us a little about yourself and your background?
Well, I come from a family with a rather unique profession. My mother is a pimp and quite superstitious. I was the highest in rank among my group of friends in high school, but I wasn't very interested in studying.
You work as a weathercaster, but you seem to have a low opinion of the job. Why is that?
I only took the job as a business card to meet a rich man. And compared to flight attendants, like Choi Hyung, my income and employment stability are inferior.
You were involved in school bullying, but you don't seem to feel any remorse for your actions. Why is that?
I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't feel guilty or sorry for what I did.
You've shown maternal love for your daughter, but your way of caring for her seems quite twisted. Can you explain?
I love my daughter very much, but I also want to maintain my influencer signboard. I don't want to live fiercely, and I'm afraid of my daughter finding out about my past.
You seem to have a strong belief in the idea of the chosen people and that the poor and weak are immoral and sinful. Can you elaborate on that?
I think that some people are just meant to be successful, and others aren't. Those who are poor or weak must have done something wrong to end up that way.
People may think that you don't know anything. Can you respond to that?
I grew up in an environment where I didn't know why hurting someone was bad. I was able to have everything I wanted, so I never had to feel guilty or sorry for my actions.
We've heard that you were involved in bullying during your high school years, particularly with Moon Dong-yoon. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, that's true. Dong-yoon was my target for bullying when she refused to clean the bathroom instead of me. I and my gang members, including Jeon Jae-jun, Lee Sarara, Choi Hyung, and Sun Myung-oh, subjected her to physical and emotional abuse. We even burned her arms and legs with a curling iron or iron. I'm not proud of it, and I regret what I did.
And how do you feel about that now?
To be honest, I don't feel guilty or sorry for what I did. I don't see anything wrong with it.
You also wrote on your SciWorld mini homepage about your dreams, which seemed quite simple to be a wise mother and nice wife, and Dong-yoon's question about it. What was your response to that?
I didn't have a dream, and I still don't. A dream is something you all have. I'm only interested in a job that doesn't fit properly and marrying a man with good conditions. I'll have 1 or 2 kids and live happily ever after. Yes, I said that dreams are for ordinary people, and I only live a life of dominating others with the wealth given. I plan to continue living a life of luxury, marrying into a wealthy family, having children, and living happily ever after. Dong-yoon asked me about my dream, and I was puzzled. I didn't understand why she cared.
Moving on to the present, what are you up to these days? We've also heard that you were involved in a murder case. Could you tell us more about that?
I'm a successful weather forecaster, married to the man of my dreams, Ha Do-young, and have a beautiful daughter named Ha Yi-sol. But I still have my past bullying habits haunting me, and I'm still in a sexual relationship with Jae-jun. I use my wealth to insult others, and it's not something I'm proud of. Yes, unfortunately, I was involved in the incident of Yoon So-hee's death in December 2004. Dong-yoon planned her revenge against me, and I was interrogated by Sun Myung-oh about Yoon So-hee's death, which eventually led to Sun's murder.
What was your reaction to Dong-yoon becoming your daughter's homeroom teacher?
At first, I tried to intervene, but after learning about my former homeroom teacher's death, I backed off. I was also surprised to learn that Dong-yoon was my daughter's homeroom teacher, and I even tried to confront her about it. But when I heard about my former homeroom teacher's death, I was shocked and backed off.
You seem to have a strong belief in the idea of the chosen people and that the poor and weak are immoral and sinful. Can you elaborate on that?
I think that some people are just meant to be successful, and others aren't. Those who are poor or weak must have done something wrong to end up that way. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's how I see the world.
Your former classmate, Moon Dong-yoon, said that she wanted to become you. What do you make of that?
To be honest, it was a creepy thing to say. I don't understand why she would want to become me, especially given my past. But people are strange, and I don't try to understand them all.
You've mentioned that you don't have a dream. Can you explain why?
Dreams are for ordinary people, not for someone like me. I only live a life of dominating others with the wealth given. I plan to continue living a life of luxury, marrying into a wealthy family, having children, and living happily ever after.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, Park Yeon-jin.
난 이래도 아무 일이 없고 넌 그래도 아무 일이 없으니까. 난 이래도 아무 일이 없고 넌 그래도 아무 일이 없으니까. 난 이래도 아무 일이 없고 넌 그래도 아무 일이 없으니까. 넌 지금 되게 엉망진창이야. 근데 자존심을 세우잖아? 그럼 너 되게 엉망진창이 된다. 넌 지금 되게 엉망진창이야. 근데 자존심을 세우잖아? 그럼 너 되게 엉망진창이 된다. 넌 지금 되게 엉망진창이야. 근데 자존심을 세우잖아? 그럼 너 되게 엉망진창이 된다. 난 너네가 꿈 이루면 돈 주고 부리는 거고. 난 꿈이 아니라 직업이 필요하지. 난 너네가 꿈 이루면 돈 주고 부리는 거고. 난 꿈이 아니라 직업이 필요하지. 난 너네가 꿈 이루면 돈 주고 부리는 거고. 난 꿈이 아니라 직업이 필요하지. 어디서 거지 같은 새끼 만나. 거지 같은 애새끼들 줄줄이 낳고 거지같이 살 줄 알았더니 제법이다. 어디서 거지 같은 새끼 만나. 거지 같은 애새끼들 줄줄이 낳고 거지같이 살 줄 알았더니 제법이다. 어디서 거지 같은 새끼 만나. 거지 같은 애새끼들 줄줄이 낳고 거지같이 살 줄 알았더니 제법이다. 너 같은 것들은 가족이 제일 큰 가해자인데 왜 넌 딴 데 가서 따질까? 너 같은 것들은 가족이 제일 큰 가해자인데 왜 넌 딴 데 가서 따질까? 너 같은 것들은 가족이 제일 큰 가해자인데 왜 넌 딴 데 가서 따질까? 설마 진심 어린 사과 뭐 그런 거 받자고 이러는 거 아니지? 내일 모레 40에 그건 너무 동하잖아, 동은아. 설마 진심 어린 사과 뭐 그런 거 받자고 이러는 거 아니지? 내일 모레 40에 그건 너무 동하잖아, 동은아. 설마 진심 어린 사과 뭐 그런 거 받자고 이러는 거 아니지? 내일 모레 40에 그건 너무 동하잖아, 동은아. 아, 왜 꼭 없는 것들은 세상에 권선징악 인과응보만 있는 줄 알까? 아, 왜 꼭 없는 것들은 세상에 권선징악 인과응보만 있는 줄 알까? 아, 왜 꼭 없는 것들은 세상에 권선징악 인과응보만 있는 줄 알까?